Mute. Video on. Share this screen. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 22nd of December, 2024. We'll start this morning with the synoptic from lunchtime yesterday. And you can see this low pressure right between Iceland and the north of Scotland is driving the weather, and we've got a frontal system across the country, which is so giving us the strong winds and rain that we had yesterday. If we just run that through midnight last night, you can see there's a few troughs across the country throughout the night. The isobars are really close together. It's been quite windy. And through to lunchtime today, those troughs have just cleared off to the English Channel. But the isobars are still very tight and the wind's quite strong. I think it's the wind that's going to stop us flying today, unfortunately, because apart from that, it's actually quite a nice day outside. Looking at the SATPIC then, there's not a great deal in cloud cover. There's certainly big gaps in it, which would allow us to fly. But again, you can see the speed that it's moving, giving an indication of what the wind strength is. There are quite a few showers around, as you can see, and certainly out over Wales and western half of England, and some of them are actually going to reach this area, I would imagine, by the end of the day. And if we run the rain, the sort of forecast through, that seems to have locked up there. It's kind of working. I'll keep going with this. It's kind of working. So you can see there are showers getting through to this area throughout the day. So we may, if we're unlucky, see one or two of those. The Odium TAF is, again, it's the weekend. They don't do the TAF at the weekend, but the METAR is showing 260, 16 knots, greater than 10k visibility and scattered at 10,000 feet, with temperature 4 and dew point -1. Pressure is 1005 hectopascals. And a quick look at Farnborough. Their actual is 260, 13 gusting 23, greater than 10k visibility with few at 4,700. Temperature 5, dew point 0, same pressure. And they're forecasting 270, 16 gusting 30 knots, greater than 10k visibility with few at 4,500 feet and a 30% chance that between now and 12 o'clock lunchtime, visibility down to 6 kilometers and showers and rain with broken clouds at 1,400 feet. Moving on to the spot winds then, just to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind is 290, 35 knots, and to the south of us, 310, 45 knots. Windy confirms the wind strength as being sort of northwesterly, and around about 12 o'clock they're showing 15 knots. And they don't have a gusting value on there. But if we have a look at the local forecast here from the Met Office, they're showing 17 knots throughout the day and gusting 36, 37 knots right throughout the day. So that's not good. GFS temperature-wise, down at about 4 centigrade, with the dew point down at 0. That's at lunchtime today. And a quick look out the window from Alton, looking back towards Lasham, shows some of this lower cloud and a fair bit of upper cloud there. And it's got that kind of strong wind look to it. So the clouds have been dragged out across the sky. Sky sights, they're showing a sort of break in the middle of the day with a bit of sun getting to the ground. But again, if you have a look at the winds, it's the gusts here, 42 knots as we approach this time in the morning, 38, 36. There's a bit of an anomaly at 17 knots there, why that should drop down for about an hour to 17 knots. I've not quite worked out, but yeah, they're showing pretty much strong winds all day long. And again, if we have a look at top meteo, looking at the scale at the side here, anything green or into the yellows between 30 and about 44, 45 knots. And if we look at the sort of Lasham area, just between Southampton and Oxford, you can see that stays in the yellow pretty much most of the day. Yeah, the strong winds are going to stop us from flying, I think. NOTAMs then, not really going to go into the NOTAMs. There's not much to to see there if we're not flying. So let's just move on to the airfield briefing, and we'll have a look at the Odium cross section as per usual. So you can see the surface winds, sort of 15 gusting 25, gusting 28, but it's temporarily it's the 28020 gusting 35 and the 30020 gusting 35. It's the showstopper. And also, if you have a look down here, low level, certainly below 1,000 feet, they're showing turbulence and severe turbulence throughout the whole day. Interestingly, the 0 degree isotherm is somewhere hovering around about 2,000 feet all day, which means the temperature down here is not going to be that much higher. So one notice then, SPL deadlines. I'll be around for certainly most of the morning. I've got something to do this afternoon, but in the morning, if you can come and see me if you need any paperwork signing, I shall do that for you. So that's pretty much it from me today. There's not much else to say other than stay safe in the sort of windy weather out there, and have a good day. There is chance to work in the simulator today. There are one or two instructors hanging around the clubhouse at the moment. If you do want to use the sim, please come and make use of it. It's a great tool. Okay, see you all later. Bye.